Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a Chicago Bulls video. Nice and gloomy day here in Chicago. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, hit that sub button. I post Bulls content every single day. I got you covered all season. Since we have a little bit of time between now and the next Bulls preseason, their last preseason game, I figured it's a great time to kind of do a little bit of a takeaway video and things we have learned. First off, Patrick Williams, I believe he might actually be available for the Bulls' final preseason game. Really good news. He should be ready to go by the start of the season, if not very soon after. So that actually brings me to my first point. It's funny because it's the first thing is it's about Patrick Williams, and Patrick Williams has yet to play this season. But I am so excited for the Bulls starting roster next year, and the reason really is Javonte Green. I mean, Javonte Green has really surprised me. Former Boston Celtics shooting guard. This was a player who I didn't have too many expectations for. In fact, I'm kind of surprised he's been able to do what he's been able to do. I was clearly wrong, and he is proving to me that when Patrick Williams is ready to return to the starting lineup, not only do we have the proper depth in case something happens in Alex Caruso, Javonte Green, but Javonte Green has been doing so well kind of as the Bulls' quote-unquote forgotten player in their starting lineup that he's been able to absolutely torch offenses and defense. Javonte leads the Bulls in defensive rating through the first 3 games in the preseason at around 78. Tied for the team lead in steal percentage, leads them in block percentage. He's averaging 7.3 points, 6 rebounds, 1.7 steals, and 2 blocks. So he is doing everything. And like I said, this first point, it's part of it is the surprise in Javonte Green, and the other part is if this is what Javonte Green has been able to do, kind of being like the outcast of the Bulls starting lineup just because you have some really big name brand players in there in Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, and Nikola Vucevic, that fifth guy might be a little more forgotten about. And that's something that we're witnessing right now is, first off, and probably the most important, is Javonte Green is going to provide the Bulls with great depth. Like, this kid can hoop, and he can play, and he can start, and that is very reassuring. But also, when Patrick Williams comes back, for me, if Patrick Williams is a little bit more aggressive this next season, honestly, like, the sky is the limit for him. I don't even know what's going to happen if he is aggressive on offense. Like, the league, I don't think, is really ready for that. So that's number one. That's something I've learned is Javonte Green and Patrick Williams, both of those two guys are going to be just fine. Secondly, the rookie Dosunmu, I mean, he's doing phenomenal. And I have some really nice quotes here. The first one's from DeMar DeRozan calling him, quote-unquote, pretty damn good, talking about his toughness and his scoring touch. And then the other day, Zach LaVine said he doesn't have any fear at all offensively or defensively. He asks a whole bunch of questions, probably asks more questions than any rookie I've ever been around on or off the court subjects, so he wants to learn. And this is beautiful, and if you watched my Bulls recap video the other day, I was absolutely loving what Dosunmu was putting up at the end of that game. Not only is he a huge energizer bunny, like literally changes the energy and the vibe immediately when he's checked in, but this guy, he took the team on his back. And so to see Zach LaVine's quote, and specifically the quote about him not having any fear at all, I mean, that's exactly what I was thinking watching that game. I'm sure a lot of you guys as well were thinking that. It's like, I mean, he was taken. I mean, he had 2 huge shots to end the game. Like, the first one, he drove to the right side, like, got contact, and finished by 3 defenders. I mean, it was really just a crazy little play at the end of the game. And you really got to see him in full force, I feel like, in the Bulls' last preseason game. He came in late into the fourth quarter. Game was, like, tied, and he goes and scores 9 points. Makes a three, shoots 4 of 7 from the field. And like I said, he had the back to back game icing, layup, floater, whatever you want to call it. One was actually over Taco Fall in the last minute of the game. So, Dosunmu, more quotes from Zach LaVine here. He is stone cold. He doesn't care about the situation. He's going to play his heart out, and he showed that against the Cavaliers. He pretty much won us the game. So, this is perfect because there is concern, or I'm sorry, I shouldn't say there is, because a lot of the Bulls' concerns were before they had actually started playing basketball. And one of the biggest concerns about the Chicago Bulls was like point guard depth. People were saying, uh, can Lonzo Ball take the step? Can he be, a superstar? Can he even be a star championship type point guard? I think he's proven a lot of people wrong, and he's going to continue. Kobe White, there's a lot of question marks around Kobe White, not only with like his playmaking ability and his defensive ability, but just the fact that is he going to remain a Chicago Bull? And thankfully, the Chicago Bulls had one of the best offseason signings in the entire league in Alex Caruso, because Alex Caruso is proving right now, like, even if the Bulls didn't have Kobe White, even if they didn't have Dosunmu, they would be looking okay, because Alex Caruso comes out first game as a Chicago Bull, puts up a double-double with assists. I mean, he's going like 10, 5, and 5 every single night in 20 minutes off the bench in preseason games. So there was concern. Alex Caruso has pretty much put those concerns to rest. Lonzo Ball has pretty much put those concerns to rest. Hopefully Kobe White can do the same exact thing. My bold prediction is I still see Kobe White getting traded at some point during the season. I don't think it'll happen till maybe close to, if not the trade deadline. So I think we're safe for now, but I do anticipate Kobe White getting traded at some point, especially with the way Ayo is playing right now. He's looking phenomenal. He's looking really phenomenal, and this is what he was looking like in the summer league. It's just once he gets that efficiency there, the Bulls got a nice point guard of the future, and Bulls will probably keep on to Kobe White until they see that regularly and more consistently. So that's actually it for today, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit that sub button. Like I said, I post Bulls content every single day. So if you could like this video, drop a comment, leave a subscription. It really helps out the algorithm. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful week. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully it's a little bit more sunny here.